12-11 to lead it after one quarter of play. The Trojans continued to battle back and forth with the Warriors in the second quarter, and the Trojans outscored them 15-14 to tie it up at 26 going into halftime. The Trojan defense controlled the third quarter, and they outscored the Warriors 16-6 to take a 42-32 lead into the fourth quarter. The Trojans again outscored the Warriors 15-9 in the fourth to get the win 57-41. Brady Ahlemeyer and Brody Wood were the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. The Trojans take on Chase County tomorrow afternoon and then wrap up the regular season play next Friday at home against Bertrand. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we will hear what Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard had to say following their win over Arapahoe, and it's all right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
E-statements from First Central Bank are a convenient way to receive your monthly account statement. E-statements are secure, organized, and of course, there is less paper. You can view, print, or save an e-statement securely through First Link Online Banking. When you sign up to receive your statements as e-statements, we'll deposit $10 into your account. E-statements are available on all deposit accounts. First Central Bank. Member FDIC.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a far better deal.
Let's sit down with the head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
And I am Trent Forum. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And, Coach, pretty good ball game for you guys tonight. Got the win 57-41, 16-point victory over a very good Arapahoe team.
Yeah, really nice win. Just a big-time second-half effort. Challenge the guys at halftime. We thought that they could move their feet a little bit better on defense. We could be in our gaps a little bit better on defense. Thought we did that really at a high level in the second half. And then that really keyed our transition game, and that's really where we scored most of our points. Whether it was off of defense rebounding going or breaking their press and attacking, we were much better when we were going in transition rather than trying to slow it down and move the ball in the half court.
And I thought you guys did a good job from behind the arc tonight. Brady Ahlemeyer hits 5 threes. Crazy night. His 16th birthday, and he gets 5 threes to go with it. So almost got his birthday points right there, but he got 15 of them. So a good night for Brady.
Yeah, really nice night. He's been putting in some work. He's been frustrated, obviously, with the last month, how he shot the ball. But, we told him it's kind of a game of percentages. If you're a 40% three-point shooter and you shot 18% last month, you're due for a big month. Yes. So, he shot the ball well against St. Pat's the other night and just shot it with confidence tonight. Guys found him in good spots, especially off of those transition opportunities. Carson and Creighton both did a really nice job of kicking those out to him in rhythm, and he shot it with confidence, and a left out look coming off his hand. Yeah, and balanced scoring tonight. We were talking about that off the air there. Brady had 15, Brody Wood adds 11. You have Trompke and Ruggles both with 9, Ben Hoberty with 8. You had Hodge Rayburn with 5 more. I mean, just a balanced attack from you guys. Yeah, Coach Wood said that, I think it was right after RPAC. He said, we got to get back to when we were playing our best, we were having 3 guys scoring in double figures, and it was kind of a different 3 each night. And so tonight, to get 15, yes. 10, or 11, and then 9, 9, 8, I mean, that's almost 5 guys in double figures. And that's a huge effort just all the way around. All of our guys score differently. So, some nights it's going to be those kick-out threes for Brady. Some nights, the lane's a little more open, and Creighton and Carson can get to the hoop. Carson just always seems to find a way to score. But, and tonight it was from the free throw line, too, there at the end, which was really big. And then, Brody, it depends how they're playing him. If they're going to send, 2 guys at him, like a lot of teams have done, he's going to kick it out, and he does a really nice job of that. But when they do play him one-on-one, like a couple times tonight, he just, gets to that little kind of hook shot, kind of, half hook, and he's doing a better job of finding contact as well and finishing those through that contact. So just a lot of different ways we can score, a lot of different guys who can score, and that's what we need here in these last couple games.
I was really impressed with Brody tonight because when he got the ball inside, he was attacking. He was like physical going in there. I mean, he's always physical, but I mean, he actually was attacking with off the dribble and everything, and pull up little jumpers from the short corner and everything. Really not his game most of the time, but he elevated well tonight. Got a nice soft touch on the ball and really played well tonight, I thought.
Yeah, I thought he was really decisive. When he gets into trouble, it's because he's thinking too much and he's trying to decide, okay, do I need to kick this one out? Should I be looking for the cutter? Do I need to attack? I thought tonight it was just whichever one he was going to choose, he was doing it, and
right.
He wasn't thinking twice about it. Like I said, when he got to that hook shot, it was power dribble, jump stop, hook shot. When he kicked it out, it was power dribble, jump stop, kick out. It wasn't power dribble, jump stop, look around, try to figure out who's open. He was just really decisive, and it's a senior. It was in the last month of his career, and he's matured a ton up to this point in his career. He's improved a ton up to this point in his career, and he's playing his best basketball, and that's what we need.
And Friday night, Alma coming back to town. You guys played them in the RPAC tournament. Difference in that ball game was really the free throw shooting. They shot really well from the free throw line. You guys kind of struggled that night. Let's talk about Alma. Chance for you guys not only to it'll be a big points for you guys for the point standings because you're sitting I think 13th right now in the NSAA point standings, or maybe 11th. I can't remember what it was, but so I mean tonight's win will help, and then big win Friday night against Alma would really help you guys for district finals. What chance for a wild card? Yeah,
no doubt. Big picture wise, there's a lot of implications with all these games that we have left. We just like to focus on. It's Alma and it's Cambridge, and right now we're two programs that are kind of running parallel races. It's been really cool in the last month here. I reffed the 3rd and 4th grade championship game at the Cambridge tournament, and it was Cambridge Alma. This afternoon, actually, we had our junior high game. We were both undefeated coming in. It's just two programs who do things very similarly. Both teams going to play really hard. Offensively, we actually do some things very similarly, but they have a lot of talent. We got a little more experience, a little more size. So there's some things that we do different as well. But we just have to do what we do really, really well. We got to defend at a high level. I thought we did that, for most of the game, aside from one little 2-minute stretch last time we played them. And then we just have to execute on offense and shoot the ball with confidence. Last time, just the way that they play their defense, it's similar to ours. It's very packed in. They're going to, when you drive, they're going to be in the gap, and it's not going to be easy to get to the hoop. So you are going to have to hit a few shots to open it up. And last time we never really got, 2 or 3 in a row to go where they had to start closing out on us, and we could attack the lane a little bit easier. But, I think playing on our home floor is a big advantage in this conference. It's just a big deal when someone has to come to you. It seems like we're playing with a little more confidence, every time we get to play on our home court. So we're excited for the opportunity. It's a big challenge. We felt like we gave them dang near our best shot last time, and they still got us. So, like I said, we got to get some more shots to fall. That's the one thing that we can probably do at a higher level than we did last time. We got to make sure that we do that, and then still bring everything else that we did, the rebounding, the defense, the handling the ball. And if we can do those things, it's going to be a really fun game. Like you said, big for a lot of reasons, but, like I said, it's also just big because it's an RPAC East game, and it's going to be a battle.
Yep. Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time to come and visit with us. Congratulations on the win, and let's go get another one Friday night.
Sounds good, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
See Corbelli Physical Therapy in Cambridge on Main Street to help you get the most out of your life. Hometown expert pain management and rehabilitation services are located in the heart of downtown Cambridge. Come into Corbelli Physical Therapy and ask about dry needling. It's just one of the techniques used for treatment of pain and movement impairments. Learn more by stopping into Corbelli Physical Therapy at 706 Patterson in Cambridge, or call for an appointment anytime to 697-4211. That's 697-4211.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work just about anywhere from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Listen up! The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Goes inside Springer in the middle of the lane. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in. Trompke going down, kicks it back out to Ahlemeyer. Catch and shoot three, buries it.
Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
True Country Radio 1021 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you live from Cambridge. We get ready for the boys' action between the Alma Cardinals and the Cambridge Trojans. This would be a big win for the Trojans. They're trying real hard to climb up in the NSA point standings. Slight chance they could still host, but they're going to really they'd have to win tonight. Tomorrow and next Friday. Well, I guess next Friday wouldn't matter as far as the sub-district points go, but they would have to do that, and then they would have to have Dundee County Stratton lose a couple of games. But they got a tough schedule left ahead of them. They're playing Alliance tonight. That game is in the girls' game right now. The girls are ahead 21-14 at halftime over there at Dundee County Stratton. Of course, they're in Cambridge's sub-district for the girls also. Let's talk a little bit about boys sub-districts coming up here. They have another week left of regular season action. Alma will finish up with Arapahoe next Friday, and Cambridge will finish up with Bertrand. Both teams playing at home to end their regular season. Alma, for their sub-district, they have number one seed in the state, Amherst, in there. They are C2. They also have Perkins County, Hershey, and Highline in their sub. So a very tough sub for the Alma Cardinals. They're going to have to play some really good basketball to win that baby, but they can do it. I mean, this is a very young and very good team for the Cardinals. They're not real deep. They don't play a lot of guys off the bench. Play about 6, maybe 7 guys here for the Cardinals. So we're about 2.5 away from starting the ball game here. So we will take a quick break. When we come back, we will wrap things up here from the Taco John's pregame show and get ready to go for the opening tip-off right after this on True Country Radio 1021 KZMC.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos, the scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
MNB, families are different. MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, families are different. MNB.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 1021 KZMC. Trent Florum back here with you along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Taco John's pregame show. Getting ready to wrap things up and get ready to get started. Let's bring you tonight's starting lineups. Brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. Nearly 1 in 3 American adults has pre-hypertension. That's blood pressure numbers that are higher than normal, but not yet in the high blood pressure range. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. And I hear tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Alma Cardinals, they have number 1, a 6'1" sophomore, Tucker Biscup. Number 2, a 6-foot sophomore, Titus Epp. Number 4, a 6'2" sophomore, Xavier Mitchell. Number 5, a 5'10" sophomore, Isaiah Neal. And number 11, a 5'9" senior, Jacob Neal. Head coaches Mike Ford, assistant coach Matt Hageman, and Josh Quinn for the Cardinals. Cardinals in the all-red uniforms with white numbers. This is Alma in black across their chest. For the Trojans tonight, usual starting lineup. Number 11, a 6'2" senior, Carson Trompke. Number 12, a 5'11" sophomore, Creighton Ruggles. Number 13, a 6'3" senior, Ben Hoberty. Number 14, a 5'7" sophomore, Brady Ahlemeyer. And number 22, a 6'4" senior, Brody Wood. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. Now, I'll tell you what, the RPAC is loaded with young players. Alma has 4 starters that are sophomores here tonight. They're only going to lose senior Jake and Neal off this year's team. Yeah, they got 1 junior. Everybody else freshmen and sophomores for this Cardinal team that's 17-3. The Trojans, well, they got 3 starters that are sophomores. Or 2 starters that are sophomores with Ruggles and Allmeyer. And then they got Maverick Webb, Hodge Rayburn, and Braden Miller that all play quite a bit that are sophomores. You look around the area, lots of teams loaded up with young kids. Allmeyer and Mitchell just jump it up, and it's controlled by the Cardinals. Here's Jake and Neal, the only senior for the Cardinals, going to be picked up by Brady Ahlemeyer. Goes to the right side to Biscup. Biscup got to try to drive. Trompke stops him, gets it off to Epp. Epp to the left side to Jake and Neal. Neal back over to Mitchell. Mitchell, right side. Isaiah Neal, his 3 way short. It's an air ball, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be off. Trompke lost the ball. So it'll be Cardinal basketball. So the Trojans blow a chance to get turnover and a stop right off the bat. They get it into Jake and Neal, our left wing. Trojans stay man-to-man. Both teams will play man-to-man probably this entire game. Here's Biscup with it. Gets a screen. Gets off to it. Gets off to F. Left side it comes Isaiah Neal. Neal back up top. It comes to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to drive inside. Gets to the free throw line. Gets a basket after a little push off there from Trompke. And Mitchell has the first basket tonight, 2-0 Cardinals. Here's Trompke. Going to work to the right side against Jake and Neal. Goes inside for Wood. Wood back out to Trompke. Over to Allmeyer. Left side up high. Back to Trompke here on the right wing. Trompke going to try to drive. Gets stopped. Comes back up top to Ruggles. Left side it goes to Hoberty. Down the corner, Allmeyer. Lobs it in for Wood. It's over the top of him, and Jake and Neal has the ball for the Cardinals. A little bit too high there. Here's Biscup. He'll take the 3. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Allmeyer pulls down the rebound. Bringing it up the floor now. Left side. Gets across the timeline. Spins. Kicks it back up top to Trompke. Wide open 3's on the way. In and out. Can't get it to go. Wood almost had the rebound. Tips it away, and Jake and Neal is going to have the ball for the Cardinals. Quickly down the corner. Epp going to work back up top. Mitchell drives inside. Gets it back out to Isaiah Neal. Neal tries to drive. Short corner shots on the way. It's in and out. Can't get it to go. Hoberty pulls down the rebound. Out to Trompke on the outlet. Quickly up the floor to Allmeyer. Right wing. Back up top to Trompke. Left side Hoberty. He's going to drive. Kicks it out. Allmeyer wide open in the corner. Didn't take the 3. Drives inside. Kicks it back out to Ruggles. He'll hand it off to Trompke. Trojans will reset. Trompke spin move middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Ruggles wide open. 3 on the way. Got it. Creighton Ruggles gives the Trojans a 3-2 lead with 5:56 left here in the opening period. Jake and Neal going to work against Allmeyer. He's on the right wing. Going to get a screen from Mitchell. Tries to drive. Gets it out to Epp. Back up top. Biscup on the wing. Going to drive up top. Kicks it off to Mitchell. Top of the keys. Guarded by Trompke. Right side it goes to Isaiah Neal. He's going to drive. Blocked by Trompke. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be, they're going to say off of the Cardinals. And this is going to be Trojan basketball. Now they're going to switch it. Okay. Yeah. Referee up top made the right call. He came back in and corrected that. It was blocked by Trompke, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Mitchell to get it in. Gets it into Jake and Neal. He's going to take the NBA 3. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to Trompke. Trompke quickly up the floor. Finds Ruggles. Across the timeline, right wing. Ruggles looking inside. Gets it back out to Trompke. Left side it goes to Allmeyer. He'll take the 3. And it's off the rim. Won't go. Trompke had the rebound. Lost it. Brody Wood gets in there and fights for it. They're going to call Wood for a travel. Good hustle there by Brody Wood. Here is Jake and Neal now, top of the key, right side. Going to work in, gets it off to Bizcup. Bizcup over to Epp. Epp back to Bizcup, right side, working against Ruggles, loses the ball, picks it back up, gets it back over to Mitchell. Mitchell going to get it off to Isaiah Neal. Gets it back to Bizcup. Bizcup on the right wing, going to get a screen from Mitchell. They lob it back into it, and Allmeyer's going to take this away. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Allmeyer. That was all ball, young man. Good defense there by Brady Ahlemeyer. Gets called for the foul, though. First foul of the night goes to the Trojans. Box set from the Cardinals. Mitchell to inbound underneath their own basket off the far side. Bizcup gets the inbounds. 3 on the way. Buries it. Ruggles didn't get out on him. Walked out there, and Bizcup made him pay for it. 5-3 now. Cardinals with the lead. Here's Hoberty. Hoberty working on the right wing. They come back up top. Ruggles has it. He's got the only basket for the Trojans so far tonight. Off to Allmeyer on the left side. It's knocked away by Neal. And it's going to be Trojan basketball in front of the Alma bench. Now Coach Mike Ford letting the referee hear a little bit. Trompke gets it in the backcourt from Ruggles. Brings it back up the floor. Neal gets it up to Allmeyer. And now we're going to have a foul on Jake and Neal. So Trojans will have it underneath their own basket off the far side, going left to right. Trompke inbounded, box set from the Trojans. Going to try to get it in. Going to get it into Ruggles. Ruggles back across, coming, gets it off to Trompke on the left wing. Trompke, spin move down in the short corner. Going to put the shot up. It's a tough one. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Epp. Epp out to Jake and Neal. Quickly up to Isaiah Neal. Neal going to get down inside. Skip pass. Back out. Bizcup for 3. Got it. Bizcup hits his second 3, and it's 8-3 in favor of the Cardinals. Here comes Trompke. Trompke driving inside, and he's going to be a foul here on the Cardinals. And this is on, I believe it's on Jake and Neal. It's going to be his second. It is. Coming into the ball game is number 12, Grady Feynman. Feynman, a freshman. Trompke looking to get it in. He's going to throw it in the backcourt to Ruggles. Ruggles back across the timeline. Comes right side to Hoberty. Down the corner comes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top. Trompke going to travel. 8-3. Cardinals with the lead. 3:42 left here in the first period. Right now it's Creighton Ruggles, the only basket tonight for the Trojans. Here's Epp. Goes right side to Bizcup. Bizcup's going to get a screen from Mitchell. Gets to the elbow. Kicks it back out to Feynman. Feynman back up top. Comes to Epp on the left wing. Guarded by Hoberty. Gets it off to Mitchell. Mitchell working against Trompke. Goes to the right side. This is Bizcup. Guarded by Ruggles. And try to drive. Gets stopped at the free throw line. Gets it back out to Feynman. Feynman going to hand it off to Epp. Epp to the free throw line. Back door. Pass inside to Feynman. Up and in. Whoever's guarding Grady Feynman lost him right there. 10-3. Cardinals by 7 here in the opening period. 3:02 left. Here's Allmeyer. Working on the left wing. Back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles free throw line. Spin move out to Trompke. Trompke's going to get inside. Lays it up and can't get it to go. And it's Isaiah Neal. And it's a steal by Trompke. He'll lay this one off the glass and got it. Trompke's first basket of the night closes the gap to 10-5. Hodge Rayburn getting ready to check in for the Trojans. Here's Epp. Epp kicks it off to Bizcup. Bizcup back up top. This is Feynman. Kicks it off to Epp. Left wing. Going to try to drive. Gets stopped by Hoberty. Kicks it out to Mitchell. He'll go down the lane. Gets inside, and we got a charge on Mitchell. I don't know about that call. I thought maybe a travel. Did not see the charge. So Maverick Webb, Hodge Rayburn check in. Brady Ahlemeyer will go out, as will Ben Hoberty. Good to see Maverick Webb back out here on the floor. 10-5 your score. Trojans trail it by 5. Here's Ruggles with it. Right side it comes to Webb off to Trompke, and he buries a three. Trompke's got 5 here in the opening period. It's a 2-point game now, 10-8 Cardinals. Isaiah Neal off the right side to Epp. He's going to take the three. Epp buries it. Back when his dad, Jeremy, and Titus has been battling the flu bug here. Ended up in the hospital last week. Here's Trompke driving in, puts a shot of it short, gets his own rebound, misses it. Gets the rebound, tipped around, and it's going to go in. That was actually, I think, Feynman that tipped the ball away from Trompke, and it goes in. Trompke will get credit for the points, though. And it's now, should be 13-12, I think. I think they gave that to Alma. Here is Epp with it. Or excuse me, that was Biscup. Gets it up top to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Epp on the right side up high, guarded by Webb. Going to try to drive. Spin move in the middle of the lane. Going to try to lay it up, and he's going to be a traveling against Epp. Good defense there by Maverick Webb. 13-10 is your score. That is correct, I guess. 3-point lead for the Cardinals. Trojans with the ball coming left to right. Minute 18 left here in the first quarter. Here's Ruggles down the corner. Rayburn out about the three, didn't get it. Ruggles back up top off to Webb. Now to Trompke. Trompke back up top to a wide open Rayburn. Hodge can't get the shot to go. Trompke runs down the rebound. Trompke back off to Rayburn. Comes back up top of Ruggles. Ruggles to Webb. Lobs it inside for Brody Wood. Off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound's tipped around. Picked up by number 1, Biscup. And Coach Ford wanted an over back call right there on the Trojans. But if you've been on this side, you'd have seen that there was no contact there. Here's Biscup working against Ruggles. Top of the key. 33 seconds left in the first period. It's 13-10 Cardinals, and they have the ball. Biscup. They're going to play for the last shot here, down to 23 seconds in the opening period. Guarded by Ruggles. Ruggles gets up in his face, gets it off to Feynman. Feynman back to Biscup with 14 seconds left. Going to work to the right side, gets it off to Isaiah Neal, and we got a foul underneath. And this is, I think, it's going to be on Trompke, and it is. Hoberty comes in. Ahlemeyer comes in. Webb will go out, as will Ruggles. 9.7 left here in the opening period. The Cardinals lead it by 3. They get it into Isaiah Neal. Neal going to hand it off to Biscup. Biscup working to the right side. Going to try to drive and throws it underneath, and going to say he stepped on the basket, or stepped on the end line. With 1 second left, he stepped out of bounds. They get it in. Trompke at the buzzer for 3. Go! Oh, wow, it almost went. 13-10. It is Cardinals with the lead after 1. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
KZMC, Trent Bourne back here with you, along with Dr. Miller back at the studio. Trojans with the ball to start the second quarter. Here's Ahlemeyer for 3 out of the corner. Can't get it to go. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals. It'll stay with the Trojans. Wood went up, had the rebound, and then Biscup knocked it away from him. So Trompke will inbound. A box set for the Trojans. They're in a thrown basket here going left to right. And get it in and over. He's wide open, and they lays it up and in. The Trojans are back within 1, 13-12. Isaiah Neal going to work up the right side. Gets it off to Biscup. Biscup working against Hoberty. Drives inside. Gets down the lane. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Biscup. He's got 8 points here in the first quarter. He was really quiet against the Trojans here a couple weeks ago. Trompke working up top. Gets it off to Hoberty. Now to Rayburn down the corner. Ahlemeyer, he'll drive. They're going to call him for a travel. So 15-12 Cardinals with the lead and the ball. Here comes Epp with it. Yep, going to get to the right side up high. Going to give it off to Biscup. Biscup gets onto the right wing, guarded by Hoberty. Comes back up top to Feynman. Feynman works to the left side, gets it off to Epp. He's going to drive, lays a little floater up, can't get the shot to go. Rebound by Mitchell. He can't get it to go, but there's a foul on the Trojans. So Mitchell will go to the free throw line to shoot two. The foul is on number 14, Brady Ahlemeyer, his second. Creighton Ruggles will quickly check into the ball game. Mitchell from the free throw line misses the first. (15-12) your score, and Mitchell at the free throw line for his second one. And he swishes that one. Makes it a 4-point Cardinal lead here. Just went under a minute gone out of the second period. Trompke goes to the right side to Ruggles. Back over to Ahlemeyer. Back to Trompke. Comes back up top. This is Hoberty. Hoberty turns, kicks it back up top to Trompke. Shot fake, kicks it back out. Ruggles for three. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound, Isaiah Neal. Goes it up the floor, stolen away by Ruggles. Ruggles quickly down the floor, gets it to Trompke, wide open three, buried it. Trompke pulls the Trojans back to within one now, 16-15. Here's Isaiah Neal, guarded by Ahlemeyer. Working up top, gets it off to Feynman. Feynman left side to Biscup. Biscup working against Ruggles, kicks it off to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Epp on the right wing. Epp going to drive, gets inside, and he's going to, what are we going to call here? Who's the foul on? Traveling called instead. Referees got together. It's a travel against the Cardinals. Wow. One referee wanted to call a foul, the other wanted to call a travel, and they went with the travel. I think he said he traveled before he got fouled. Here's Ruggles with it. Ruggles off to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer back to the free throw line, back up to Ruggles, or to Hoberty, off to Trompke. Trompke thought about the three, doesn't take it, gets it off to Ahlemeyer. He'll take the three. Trojans lead it. They do. Brady Ahlemeyer gives the Trojans their first lead of the night, 18-16. 5:40 left here in the first half. Neal working to the right side against Ahlemeyer. Freshman against the sophomore here. Neal drives, gets past Ahlemeyer, going to turn, kicks it back out to Feynman. Feynman working up top, gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell left side to Biscup. Biscup's had a great first quarter, or first half here. Now we got a blocking foul against the Trojans. Calling this one on Trompke. That might be a bit of a makeup call right there. Mitchell going to get in the backcourt to Neal. Goes back cross, gets it off to Biscup. Left wing. Going to go inside to Mitchell. Mitchell turns, blocks away by Ahlemeyer, goes out of bounds. Great hands by Brady Ahlemeyer. As Trompke couldn't have stopped him. Mitchell was going to go up and have the easy basket, but Ahlemeyer knocks it away. So Mitchell to inbound, a box set out of the Cardinals. They get it into Isaiah Neal. Three from the left wing, buries it. Isaiah Neal's first basket of the game gives the Cardinals back a 1-point lead, 19-18. Trompke, left side to Hoberty. Hoberty back to Ahlemeyer. He's on the right wing, gets it back to Trompke in the corner. Trompke back up top, Ruggles. He'll go down the left side of the lane. Gets inside, tries to throw it up, can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Feynman. Mitchell off to Isaiah Neal now. Neal gets it off to Epp. He's guarded by Hoberty. Going to work inside. Epp. And we got a foul on Ben Hoberty. That was an anticipation call because Hoberty didn't touch him. He thought he was going to. He got him up off the floor, but Epp didn't. It was never touched. And Isaiah Neal loses the ball. Here comes to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer over to Trompke. Going back for Ahlemeyer. It's stolen away by Isaiah Neal, who did a great job hustling back. Here is Bizcup with it. Working against Trompke. Gets it off to Isaiah Neal. Right side to Epp. Epp knocked away by Hoberty, but Epp gets it right back. Going to get inside, gets to the elbow. Jumper on the way. Can't get it to go. Hoberty scoops up the rebound. Out to Trompke. Trompke here on the right wing. Quickly back at Allmeyer. He's going to drive. Gets inside. Kicks it out to Ruggles, who can't handle the pass. Loses it, but he's going to save it. And it's going to be tipped away by Mitchell. Mitchell back to Bizcup. He's going to go up, and he traveled. Went to stop and slid. 19-18 Cardinals with the lead. We got 1 second more than halfway through the fourth quarter. Here's Trompke. Across the timeline. Gets it to Hoberty. Hoberty to the free throw line. Working inside. Tried to get it to Wood. It goes off his hands and out of bounds. Trojans got everything going their way. They're getting what they want. Have a little trouble hanging on to the ball right now. That's a couple of passes by the Trojans that should have been caught. First one missed by Wood, though. Here's Bizcup. Going to work against Trompke. Short corner shot. Floats it up and got it. Tucker Bizcup with 10 first half points here for the Cardinals, and they're up by 3. 21-18. Trompke gets it off to Ruggles on the left wing. Ruggles drives inside, loses the ball, able to get it back. Looking around, kicks it out to Wood, now to Allmeyer. Allmeyer skip pass over to Ruggles on the right wing. Back to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top to Hoberty. Down to Ruggles here on the right side. Back up top, wide open Trompke to tie the ball game. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Ruggles gets the rebound. Drives it, kicks it out to Allmeyer. 3, buried it. Brady Ahlemeyer ties it up at 21 apiece. 3 minutes left here in the first half. We're tied at 21. Bizcup, and he's been all Cardinal here this afternoon, or this evening. He's got 10 of their 21 points. Off to Feynman here, left side up high. Feynman going to get it off to Isaiah Neal. Mitchell with it, working against Trompke. Drives inside over the top of Wood. Can't get the shot to go. Wood pulls down the rebound. Quickly out to Trompke. Here come the Trojans on the run. Trompke left wing, kicks it out to Hoberty. Wide open 3 for the lead. Buries it. Ben Hoberty with the 3 from the left corner. And the Trojans go up 24-21. 2:20 left here in the first half. Trojans with their second lead of the night. Here's Bizcup with it on the right wing. Nobody's been able to really stop him here tonight. Here's Feynman with it. Gets it off to Isaiah Neal. Neal trying to drive left side. Going to get stopped by Allmeyer. Comes back up top, and we're going to have a foul by Brody Wood. That one, no doubt. He took Isaiah Neal right to the ground. (24-21) Trojans. 2:07 left here in the first half. Cardinals with the ball coming right to left. This is Bizcup across the timeline. Going to be picked up by Trompke. Gets it back off to Feynman. Over to Epp. He puts a 3 up. We're tied. 24 apiece. Titus Epp has his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 6 points. Trompke, top of the key. Works to the left side. Going to hand it off. No, doesn't hand it off to Ruggles. Now he passes it back up top to him. Allmeyer on the right wing. Gets it down to Hoberty. Another 3 from Hoberty. Can't get it to go. And Ruggles had the rebound. Lost it out of bounds. Another Butterfinger play by the Trojans. Ruggles did a great job getting in there, fighting for that rebound, and he had it. Just couldn't hang on to it. 24 apiece here with 1:34 left in the first half. Isaiah Neal with it for the Cardinals. Going to be picked up by Allmeyer. Gets it off to Bizcup on the right wing. Bizcup going to try to drive. Gets stopped by Ruggles. Kicks it off to Feynman. Feynman back to Isaiah Neal. Neal working against Allmeyer. Kicks it off to Mitchell, top of the key. He's guarded by Ruggles. Mitchell gets it in, back out to Isaiah Neal. 3 on the way, and then out. Can't get it to go. Hoberty skies up, pulls down the rebound. Out to Trompke with 1:05 left, and a 24-24 tie here in the first half. Ruggles on the left wing. Going to travel. Yep. Drug his pivot foot when he went to pass to Allmeyer. Isaiah Neal jumped into the passing lane. The Cardinals have played without Jake and Neal. He got 2 fouls early in the first quarter, and he's been on the bench since. Maverick Webb, Hodge Rayburn come into the ballgame. Trompke and Allmeyer will take a seat for the black and orange. Isaiah Neal, he'll be guarded by Rayburn. Neal going to work to the right side, gets it off to Epp. Picked up by Webb, up top to Xavier Mitchell. 40 seconds left here in the first half. We're tied at 24. Mitchell gets it off to Bizcup. Biscup guarded by Hoberty. This might be the matchup the Trojans need against Biscup. He's had a great first half, 10 points. Down to 25 seconds. Cardinals play for that. Hoberty knocks it away. It goes into the backcourt. Picked up by Biscup. Now here he comes. Gets to the top of the key. Kicks it off to Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Neal. Isaiah Neal, the freshman, has got to hand it back off to Biscup. Biscup comes left side to Epp. Back to Biscup. Wide open three. Can he hit another one? He does. Biscup with 13 first half points. Down to 3-2. Ruggles at the buzzer. Off the rim, won't go. And that's going to end the first half. 27-24. Cardinals lead it at halftime. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Have Coach Kalen Hollander with us right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
At Hoegemeyer, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hoegemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
Happy holidays from each of us at Waypoint Bank. We want to thank you for your trust in us, and we wish you and your family good health and great prosperity in the coming year. Thinking you need a new piece of equipment to finish out 2023? You need a bank that specializes in ag loans. A bank where many of our team grew up harvesting and understand your needs. A bank that's been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. And we have the duck toss here. I just drilled somebody. I apologize for that. This is your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Hoegemeyer Seeds, raised local, raised right here. Also talk to these dealers around the area. Monty Hansen in Bakeland, Nebraska, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bo Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And Extreme Ag in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hoegemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. And trying to get the... I'm Trent Florin. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Kalen Hollander. Coach, another good ball game against these Cardinals. Just couldn't quite get over the hump.
Oh.
And you were there.
Yes, we were there. We were there the whole game. And we just couldn't get that. The very fourth quarter, I mean, how long of a spell during the fourth quarter that nobody scored?
Yeah.
I mean, it was forever long, I felt like.
It was.
The
first quarter was quick, and then the rest of the quarter was kind of...
just drug, I felt like.
Yep.
I totally agree. I thought we played really well. Our defense was really good tonight. I was really proud of our girls. We came out really strong right away. Third quarter, we came out pretty well. We had a few little hiccups. When we get tired, we just kind of like freeze and we forget what we need to do, and we don't. If we want to make things happen that are way too long, or things that are common things that we do, we try to do things that we never practice.
Yeah. That happens with the young team, though.
Yeah.
You guys got a pretty young team. Other than the 4 seniors, with Aaron out, you don't have another junior on the team.
No, I don't. Nope.
You go with freshmen and sophomores. And so let's talk about this. You held Alma. As you said, defense played well. Alma's averaging 56 points a game. You held them to 37, 21 below their average. You can't complain about that one bit.
No, not at all. I am so proud of our girls and the way that we've come around and played defense. We get compliments all the time about our defense, and that's one thing we really focus on is our defense. I promise we shoot the ball a lot in practice. We just haven't quite found that confidence that we can shoot anytime we want. And I felt like tonight we kind of struggled. I felt like on Tuesday we were shooting, we were driving, we were doing all these things, and I felt like we were a little bit more stagnant tonight, especially late in the game.
I thought you guys did, but the shots that were taken were good shots.
Yes,
You
were.
didn't just throw it up and hope it went in. They were good shots. It just rattled around, wouldn't fall.
Yes, I don't know how many shots either went in and out or right there at the rim, especially like Elizabeth with her threes. Or she had one that almost went in, and then same with Mallory. She just couldn't find that bucket tonight, and I know she was getting frustrated at times, but I was really proud of the way she played defense. And if we can get them all to score a little bit more, watch out.
Offensively, we have to talk about one player tonight. Rylan Springer, 1 away from her career high.
I know.
That's 22 points. She got that as a sophomore. 21 of your 31 points tonight came from Brylan. She was just unstoppable inside.
She was huge tonight. We made a little bit of adjustment with her starting at the high post, because I told her, I was like, you're going to get double teamed. It's going to happen. And they didn't know what to do with that. And I thought we feeded her at the right times.
Yes.
There was just a couple times we tried to force it when we didn't need to. But other than that, I thought we did really well. But I feel like our guards kind of forgot that. They can do the same thing. They can score just as much as what she can.
Yeah, and Brylan had some nice passes inside tonight. The other, I don't know if she might have been involved in all your points.
Yes, and also I felt like there's a lot of opportunities where we were looking for an assist or an extra pass, and we just couldn't hold on to that ball.
Yes.
I feel like our hands were oily or greasy at times. I'm like, if we could have held on to that ball and either go right into a shot or right into a layup, I think it would have been different too.
And we're seeing that in the boys' game here tonight too. The Trojans have had some trouble hanging onto the ball. It's a home floor. You're not supposed to have that problem.
I know. We're supposed to have sticky fingers.
So now we're getting ready for the sub-district game coming up. You guys won't play till Tuesday. You're going to play the winner of the Medicine Valley Juanita Palisade game that takes place on Monday. So you won't know your opponent.
No.
As a coach, you got a couple of days now. You got tomorrow probably to practice, and then Monday you'll have a practice again.
Yep.
Getting ready for that game. But how do you prepare for the team you don't know you're playing?
We have to focus on ourselves. I feel like that's the biggest thing, is focusing on ourselves, focusing on believing that we can hit our shots when we're open, and, working on our offense. But, I think ultimately we just got to worry about our game, because that's sometimes what we struggle with, is we do a great job of stopping other people, but sometimes we stop our own selves on offense when we don't need to. We struggle on that part when we miss a couple shots, I'm done shooting. No, we got to keep shooting. We got to keep shooting. We got to keep driving and attacking. So.
Well, Coach, thanks for coming up and visiting with us. Good game again tonight. A great defensive effort, and let's go get a win on Monday or Tuesday night.
Will do.
All right, that was Cambridge Trojan head coach Caitlin Hollander. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with more of your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco-Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studio. Quick wrestling update here at your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Hunter Perks and Ty Stanton have made the semifinals. Ty had a huge win in the quarters, pinned a really solid Myers kid from Loomis in 21 seconds. Wow, nice one. Carter Shoemaker, Dirk Sayre, Jaden and Trevor all alive on the backside, so they're in there all battling, trying to get that state tournament. This is district tournament weekend for the Rascals. Let's give you a quick stats here for the game. For Alma, Tucker Biscup, he's been the story tonight, 13 points. Titus Epp has 6. Xavier Mitchell with 3. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. That's the only 2 free throws taken in the first half. Okay. Isaiah Neal with 3 and Grady Feynman with 2 for the Cardinals. They were 1 of 2, 50% in the first half. For the Trojans, Carson Trompke leads them with 10 points. Creighton Ruggles has 3. Ben Hoberty with 5 and Brady Ahlemeyer with 6 for the Trojans. And it's 24-27 here at halftime. The Cardinals with the lead. They'll get the ball to start the second period. The Cardinals led it 13-10 after the first quarter, and both teams put up 14 there in the second as the Cardinals lead at 27-24. Dudley County Stratton, last I knew, was ahead of Alliance 25-15. That was at the end of the third period there in the fourth quarter there. McCook also was ahead of Gering 45-44 in the fourth quarter this evening. Those games are on our sister stations, 93.9 and 105.3. Cardinals with the ball to start the fourth period, and it's Isaiah Neal with it. Jake and Neal still not in the ball game. Been taken out in the first quarter with 2 fouls and has not been back since. Here's Epp on the left wing. Going to come back up top. This is Feynman with it. Right side it comes to Biscup. Biscup back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell going to try to work against Hoberty. Kicks it off. Isaiah Neal with an NBA 3. It's way short, but the long rebound comes out to Biscup. Biscup all the way back out to the three-point line, and Neal loses the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Trojan basketball. So it'll be Trojan basketball here, 27-24. Cardinals by 3, 7.5 left. Just getting underway here in the second half. Trompke goes to the left side to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer back up top to Ruggles. Back to Trompke on the right wing. Back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty off to Ahlemeyer. Wide open threes on the way. We're tied. Brady Ahlemeyer hit 5 threes the other night. He's got 3 more tonight. And he's got 9 points for the Trojans. It's tied at 27. A minute gone out of the third. Here's Epp with it, guarded by Hoberty. Going to spin. Going to try to get it to Mitchell. Can't do it. Gets it off to Feynman. Feynman back to Isaiah Neal, left wing. Going to dribble up top. Gets it off to Mitchell. Mitchell lobs it inside, thrown away by Brody Wood. Tried to get it to Feynman. Wood got a hand on it, and that's all he needed. Here's Trompke. Top of the key. Going to spin move. Going to go down the lane. Kicks it out to Ahlemeyer. Another 3 on the way. Ahlemeyer's got it. Ahlemeyer with 12 points here. 6 of them here in the third. All 6 points for the Trojans. They're up 30-27. Biscup, right side on the wing. Going to get a screen from Mitchell. Going to try to get to the free throw line. Kicks it off to Feynman. Out to Epp. Epp. Going to come back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Isaiah Neal. Neal going to drive right side. Turns, kicks it back out to Mitchell for the tie. Can't get it to go. Biscup follows, gets the rebound, puts it in. Nobody boxed out Biscup. If he wouldn't have got it, Mitchell was going to, because nobody boxed out either one of those players. Trojans up by 1, 30-29. 6 minutes left in the third. Trompke working left side up high, going to drive. Gets to the short corner. Floater on the way. Can't get it to go. Epp pulls down the rebound. He'll kick it out to Biscup. Biscup's going to be guarded by Ruggles when he comes across the timeline. Working right side. Going to get a screen from Mitchell. He steps up, takes a 3, and it's in and out. Might be his first miss of the night. Feynman had the rebound, lost it. Ahlemeyer going to pick it back up for the Trojans. Wow, nobody again boxing out Feynman. Up the floor comes Hoberty on the right wing. Back up top, Trompke. Left wing, Ruggles. Gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Hoberty. Left side, Trompke. 3 on the way, buries it. Carson Trompke with 13 points now. 33-29, 4-point Trojan lead. 5:18 left in the third. Epp working against Hoberty. Now gets it to Mitchell, who's working against Hoberty after the screen and the switch. Off to Feynman. Back to Mitchell. Left wing 3 off the rim. Can't get it to go. Ruggles pulls down the rebound. I think Mitchell getting a little frustrated right now. Here's Ruggles. Working up top. Skip pass over. It's knocked away by Isaiah Neal, and he saves it. Going to try to go in. Pick pass back to Biscup. Shots up and in. Biscup with 17 points, and we're in the third quarter, not even halfway through it. Ruggles in the right wing goes inside to Wood. Wood back out to Ruggles. Ruggles skip pass back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty back to Ruggles on the right wing. They come back up top. Goes to Trompke on the right wing. Trompke drives, lays it off the glass and in. Trompke with 15 for the Trojans. They're up by 4, 35-31. It's been the Trompke and Bizcup battle right now, and Ahlemeyer has 12 for the Trojans also. Here's Bizcup to the free throw line. Drives down the lane. Kick pass out to Neal. Isaiah Neal can't get the shot to go. Wood pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Kicks it out to Trompke, and the Trojans will bring it up. Trompke, top of the key, hands it off to Ruggles. Ruggles on the right wing, back to Trompke. Left side it comes Hoberty. Inside to Wood, off the glass, and in. Brody Wood's first basket of the ball game comes with 3:55 left in the third. Trojans go up 6, 37-31. Here's Mitchell on the right wing. Works inside, kicks it back out to Isaiah Neal. Neal and Jake and Neal getting ready to check into the ball game. Coach Ford going to put him in for the first time since the early part of the first quarter. Here's Bizcup working against Ruggles, and we got a blocking foul on Ruggles. Ruggles picks up the first foul of the second half for the Trojans. Cardinals have only had 3 fouls called on them this whole game so far. Jake and Neal into the ball game, and Isaiah Neal will go out. So Jake and Neal with the ball here, guarded by Ahlemeyer. First time the senior's seen the floor since about 4 minutes left in the first quarter, about halfway through it. Mitchell off to Epp, top of the key, working against Hoberty. Gets it back to Bizcup. This has been the man tonight for the Cardinals. Bizcup back to Epp, 3 on the way, off the rim, got it. Got the shooter's roll. He's got 9, all from behind the arc. 3-point ball game, 37-34. Trompke going to get it out to Ahlemeyer. He's going to take the 3 from the corner. Got it. Ahlemeyer with his 5th 3 at 5 the other night against Rappo. He's got 5 here tonight. We're halfway through the third quarter. Neal up top. Trojans up by 6. Mitchell drive, shoots, can't get it to go. And Trompke has the rebound for the Trojans. 6-point lead for Cambridge, and they got the ball. Trompke down inside, back out to Ahlemeyer. Up top it goes Ruggles. Back to Trompke on the left wing. He's going to take the 3. Can't get it to go. Hoberty pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Skip pass back up to Ruggles. He'll take the 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go, and that pulls down the rebound for Alma. 40-34 with 2:25 left in the third. Trojans lead the Cardinals. Cardinals have the ball coming left to right. Epp going to hand it off to Neal. Neal working up top, hands it off to Bizcup. 17 points for him already tonight. Bizcup and a kick here by Ruggles. Tried to throw it inside to Mitchell. Xavier Mitchell has got 3 points tonight. He averages, I think, 15. If I remember right, what he's averaging. Going to get in the backcourt to Jake and Neal. He'll be picked up by Ahlemeyer when he crosses the timeline. 2:05 left in the third. Trojans up by 6. Neal hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell off to Epp. Epp comes right side, almost stolen away by Ruggles. Here comes Bizcup, short corner shot, buries it. 19 points for Tucker Bizcup. He was quiet the first matchup between these two, but not tonight. 40-36, Trojans by 4. Ruggles to Hoberty, off to Trompke on the right wing. Trompke drives, kicks it back out to Ruggles, corner, Ahlemeyer. Back up to Ruggles, left or right side, Trompke, 3, off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebound, Jake and Neal. Trojans have kind of went cold here. Here's Bizcup. Ooh, travel, got away with it. Drive, shoot, scores. Let him get away with the travel, and he has an easy basket. Back to a 2-point ball game. Now 40-38. Hoberty to Ahlemeyer. Inside to Wood. Wood driving, fouled. Can't get the shot to go, but Bizcup will pick up his first foul. So Wood will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Wood at the free throw line. First one's on the way. Off the back of the rim, missed it. Acres Equipment in McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Branding Truck and Trailer. Caleb's Custom Farming Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Farm Motor, and First Central Bank of Cambridge. Bringing you tonight's ball game. Wood's second one rolls around, won't go. Rebound comes down to Xavier Mitchell. So the Trojans hanging on to a 2-point lead, 40-38 with 1:09 left in the third. Cardinals with the ball. Isaiah Neal going to work to the right side. Hands it off to Mitchell. Back up top to Epp. Epp tries to get it to Bizcup. Bizcup with 21 points tonight. Shots on the way. It won't go. And Ruggles pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. He comes up the floor, top of the key. Inside it goes to Hoberty. Off the glass, won't go. Gets his own rebound, misses. Rebound's going to be tipped out, and Neal's going to run it down in the corner, but loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Biscup has 21 of the 38 scored by Alma tonight. So Ahlemeyer to get it in. Got to get it into Hoberty. Hoberty hands it off to Trompke. Down the middle of the lane. Shots up. Goes. Trompke with 17 tonight. 42-38. Trojans by 4 with 32 seconds left in the third period. Jake and Neal working on the right side against Ahlemeyer. Neal down to 18 seconds. Dribbling it around. Cardinals going to play for the last shot here. 13, 12, 11, 10. Hands it off to Biscup. Biscup back up to Epp. Epp goes inside to Mitchell. It's knocked away. It's on the floor. And we're going to have a loose ball still on the floor. Wood gets it. And now it's off to Hoberty, and that's going to end the third period. 42-28. The Trojans lead it after 3. 4-point lead, 42-38. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
High school sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form back with you. August Miller back to the studios in McCook. Trojans with a 4-point lead and the ball to start the fourth quarter. Trompke, top of the key, going to work backdoor inside to Ruggles. Ruggles goes up, puts it up and in. Creighton Ruggles had the first basket of the ball game. He has the first one here in the fourth quarter. 6-point lead now for the Trojans. Just getting underway here in the fourth. 20 seconds gone out of it. Here's Epp. Epp going to work up top. Going to come off to Biscup. Biscup working against Ruggles. Gets a screen from Epp. Steps back up. Gets it to Mitchell. Left side it goes to Isaiah Neal. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Fights for his own rebound and then tips it out to his brother Jake. And he'll take the 3 from the top of the key. In and out. Can't get it to go. And Wood skies up and pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Here's Trompke. Right side to Hoberty. Hoberty working inside. Almost had it knocked away. Gets it back. Kicks it back out to Trompke. Trompke, left side to Ahlemeyer. Ahlemeyer drives up, kicks it off to Hoberty. Hoberty spin move in the middle of the lane. Goes up for the basket. And it goes. Ben Hoberty got the shooter's roll. He's got 7 points. 46-38 Trojans. Here's Biscup. Off to Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Isaiah Neal. Back to Mitchell here on the right side. They're going to give it to Jake and Neal. Jake and Neal working on the left wing. Gets it off to Biscup. Biscup with 21 points here through 3 periods. Biscup back up top to Isaiah Neal. Works to the left side to Jake and Neal. Working on the left wing. Gets it off to Mitchell. Left side up high. Going to get it off to Jake and Neal. He'll dribble back to the right side. Working up high on the right. Gets it off to Biscup on the wing. Biscup back inside to Mitchell. It's knocked away by Ruggles, but then Mitchell gets it right back. Oh, I don't know how Ruggles didn't hang on to that. Just threw his hands once again. As Coach Hollander said, another case of Butterfingers tonight. 46-40, Trojans by 6, 6:07 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
When a medical emergency hits close to home, you need an excellent hospital that's close to home.
That's why I'm donating to the hospital fundraising.
Your tax-deductible gift to the hospital helps pay for new equipment, capital improvements, and special programs that can improve health care for all of us right here close to home. Call us and share the gift of health. Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, sharing the gift of health.
Your local sports authority is the HFRSN.
Radio 101 KZMC, Trent Ford back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is Trojans and the Cardinals doing battle here tonight. Trojans with the lead 46-40. They got the ball coming right to left. Trompke with it. 6 minutes left in this ball game. Trompke across the timeline. Got to be double team. Looking around, skip pass over to Hoberty. Hoberty in the short corner left side, comes back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer, skip pass to Ruggles. 3 from the corner, off the rim, won't go. Rebound comes down to Jake and Neal. Up the floor comes Mitchell. Mitchell works in against Trompke, lays it up and in. Mitchell's coming alive here. He's got 4 points here in the fourth quarter. He only had 3 before those 4 points there. He's got 7 now. This is Trompke. Going to work right side up high. Gets it to Allmeyer on the left wing. Trojans up by 4. Here's Trompke down in the corner. 3 on the way. Buries it. Carson Trompke gives the Trojans a 7-point lead. He's got 20 points here. 20 of the 49. Bizcup has half of Alma's points, 21 of the 42. Here's Jake and Neal. Neal to the free throw line. Jumper. Can't get it to go. Wood pulls down the rebound. Out to Trompke. Trojans up by 7, 49-42. 5 minutes left in the game. Hoberty, right side up high to Ruggles on the wing. Going to dribble inside. Spin move down to the block. Turns it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Epp. Push that one just a little too flat right there, did Ruggles. Otherwise, that was a great move. Here's Bizcup. Working against Ruggles. And going to go inside. He traveled. No call here. They get it back out to Mitchell on the right wing. Mitchell drives inside. Works against Trompke. Lays it up. Won't go. Ball's tipped around and is picked up by Feynman, who's checked in. Here's Jake and Neal for 3. Can't get it to go. We got a foul underneath. It's going to be on the Cardinals. I believe it's on Mitchell. He two-handed shoved Brody Wood in the back there. Mitchell's going to pick up his second foul. It's the first team foul for either team here in the fourth quarter. 7-point Trojan lead, 49-42. 4:25 left in the game. Trompke going to get it over to Hoberty. Hoberty back to Trompke, right side up high. Gets it to, try to get it to Ruggles. It's tipped around. It's picked up by Bizcup. Just need to do the simple pass here, and they tried to get fancy there. Here's Mitchell on the right wing. Driving inside. He's coming live here in the fourth quarter. He's got 6 points. 9 altogether, 6 of them right here in the fourth quarter. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. It's a 5-point Trojan lead. Here's Ruggles. He's going to be fouled by Feynman. Feynman picks up the second team foul, his first. 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here. And let's thank Foster Sales, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Corporate Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, NC Plus Hybrids, Marty Schaefer, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza, and, of course, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. 49-44 your score. Trojans with the lead and the ball. Going to be at the volleyball line off the far side right in front of their bench. Got some water out there on the floor. And it'll be Ruggles, Hoberty, Trompke, Wood, and Allmeyer out there for the Trojans. Feynman, Bizcup, Epp, Mitchell, and Jake and Neal out there for the Cardinals. (49-44) Cambridge with the lead. 3:56 left in the game. Hoberty in front of the Trojan bench, right where Coach Wood's sitting. Going to get in the backcourt to Trompke. Cardinals going to go to a man-to-man, are they now? And they get it off to Ruggles on the right wing. Ruggles working back up top, gets it off to Trompke. Trompke going to take the 3. Got it. Carson Trompke is red hot, 23 points tonight. He had a career-high 28 earlier this season. See if he can get over the top of that. Here's Bizcup. Bizcup going to take the 3, trying to match Trompke. It's off the back of the rim, won't go. Ball's fought for. Jake and Neal runs it down. Tipped up. It's tipped away, and it's going to be into the backcourt. Oh, over and back. Mitchell was arguing with the referee, saying that the Trojans touched it, but it wasn't. It was touched by Epp, was the last one to touch it in the front court. So the over and back gives the Trojans back the lead, 52-44. And they got the ball, 3:22 left in the game. Hoberty going to drive, kicks it out to Ruggles. Back up top, Trompke. Comes back up top to Hoberty. Hoberty gets inside, kicks it back out to Trompke. Ruggles in the corner, back to Trompke. Trompke back to Hoberty, top of the key. Back to Trompke. Here's Ruggles. Getting double teamed in the corner, gets out of it, gets it to Hoberty. Left side it comes to Allmeyer. Wide open three's on the way. Can't get it to go. Ruggles is going to get called for a foul on the other end. And Ruggles picks up his second. It's the first Trojan foul. The Cardinals should have 2 team fouls here in this fourth quarter. Here's Neal with it for the Cardinals. 2:50 left in the game. Trojans up by 8. Bizcup working top of the key. Goes left side. This is Epp for 3. It's going to be in. Titus Epp with his 4th 3 of the ball game. He's got 12. Timeout by the Cardinals. We'll take one with them. 52-47. Trojans by 5 with 2:42 left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
This is Jennifer from Stockman's Bank in Bartley. We are a full-service bank proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and the surrounding areas. With locations in Colorado, Missouri, and Nebraska, we can provide you with everything from personal checking accounts to large commercial loans. Our friendly staff is ready to help with all of your financial needs. Stop by Stockman's Bank in Bartley or call 308-692-3333. We are a proud supporter of the Southwest Rough Riders. Stockman's Bank. We're still the old reliable, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Forum back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 52-47, Trojans by 5. 2:42 left in the game. Trojans got the ball coming right to left. Trompke going to be picked up by Bizcup. Gets across the timeline, working up top. Gets it off to Hoberty. Hoberty over to Allmeyer on the right wing, back to Trompke. Trompke back up top to Ruggles. Back to Trompke on the wing. Not about the 3. Doesn't take it. Gets it to Hoberty. Left side it comes to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back up top to Trompke. Trompke working against Bizcup. Comes to the left side. Has the ball knocked away, but Ruggles is going to pick it up for the Trojans. Ruggles comes back up top. Traveled. .208 left in the game. Trojans by 5. Cardinals with the ball now. Jake and Neal bringing it up for the Cardinals. Picked up by Allmeyer. Works to the right side. We're down to 2 minutes left in the game. Mitchell. He's had a good fourth quarter here off the F. He traveled. Oh, they got to let him get away with it. Here's Bizcup. Bizcup working against Ruggles. Skip pass over to Jake and Neal down the corner. Mitchell, 3 on the way. It's off the front of the rim. Won't go. Hoberty skies up. Pulls down the rebound. Off to Trompke. Down to a minute 45 left in the game. Trojans lead it by 5 and have the ball. Trompke going to drive inside. Down the lane. Kicks it out. Ruggles. And we got a Trompke asking the referee how that's a charge, and I would wonder the same thing because he was going down the lane. Nobody was there, and all of a sudden slid underneath him. So Bizcup will bring it up for the Cardinals. Going to work against Ruggles. Ruggles having a pretty good defensive night here in the second half. First half was rough for all the Trojans guarding Bizcup. Here's Epp. Going to hand it back off to Bizcup. Bizcup works back to the right side. Gets it in the corner. Epp for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Allmeyer skies up, pulls down the rebound. He's fouled. Don't know if this is on Jake and Neal or Grady Feynman. It's on Feynman. His second. That should be the team's third here. They've only got it as 2. Ruggles gets it into Trompke. He's fouled by Neal. Neal will pick up his third. So it still says just the third team foul here. Ruggles inbound it. Everybody down here on the end. Going to get it into Trompke. Trompke stolen away by Bizcup. He spins, gets inside. His shot's good, and he's fouled by Trompke. Trompke picks up his 4th. And Bizcup picks up his 23rd point, trying to make it 24 with the free throw. 52-49. It's now a 3-point ball game. Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's bringing you the ball game, and Bizcup hits the free throw. No surprise there. He's got 24. Trompke, guarded by Bizcup, gets around him. Going to work up, down to 1:09 left in the game. Trojans lead it by 2, 52-50. Ruggles with the right wing, back to Trompke. Trompke going to hand it off to Hoberty. And Hoberty's fouled by Mitchell. Ooh, that was pretty ticky-tack. So that's the 4th foul. Trojans will shoot free throws the rest of this ball game. 52-50 your score. Trojans with the lead and the ball. Trompke in the backcourt. 58 seconds left in the game. Working against Bizcup. Gets across the timeline. And work up top, and Bizcup's got a foul, and Trompke will go to the free throw line. Bizcup, second foul. Trompke to the charity stripe. 52 seconds left. Timeout, Trojans. Let's take one with them. 52-50, the Trojans lead it by 2 with 52 seconds left. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Foster Sales of Bartley sells and services Walker mowers. Come in or call Foster Sales to schedule a test drive, or they can even bring it to you. Here's the best part. They even have inventory and parts on hand, such as blades, belts, oil, filters, pulleys, and more. Walker mowers have the out front advantage and innovative attachments such as dethatcher, rotary brush, and a loader bucket. They even have multi-decks as well. Walker also has financing available. Want to know more about a Walker mower? Visit with Foster Sales. Look them up on Facebook and YouTube. Walker Mower from Foster Sales. When you want fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Going back here with Miller back. 17 foul the second half on the Cardinals. This should be a 1-on-1 foul. Will be at the free throw line. 52-50 is your score. Trompke's first one's on the way, and he swishes it. 24 for Trompke tonight. Let's thank Tri-Valley Health Systems, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, for bringing you the game. Trompke's second one on the way. Swishes them both. He's got 25. 54-50. The Trojans with a 4-point lead. 50 seconds left in the game. Epp down the floor, finds Bizcup on the right wing. He's going to drive inside, kicks it inside to Jake, and Neal's knocked away. Creighton Ruggles has it. Then Hoberty back to Trompke. Trompke working up the right side of the floor, across the timeline, gets down to the right wing. Going to work inside. He's fouled by Bizcup. He'll go back to the free throw line. Bizcup picks up his third. We're down to 35 seconds left. These are big ones. It's a 2-possession game, but it could be 2-possession 3-point games. Meaning we need to get 3-pointers. Alma would to tie us up. Trompke at the free throw line. First one's on the way. Swishes it. 26 for Carson. I believe he had, I think it was 28 that he had earlier this year. If not, he's got a career high. Trompke back at the free throw line. He's had a great night. Shots on the way. Rolls. Won't go. Misses that one. So a 5-point game now. 33 seconds left. Jake and Neal off to Bizcup. Bizcup working back up top. Gets it off to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Trompke lost the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Off the Cardinals. Oh. I don't know. I don't know about that. I thought that was off the Trojans. They got the ball, though, 55-50 with 22 seconds left here in the ball game. Ruggles gets it into Hoberty. Hoberty. And he's going to be fouled by Bizcup. Bizcup picks up his fourth. Now, Hoberty can seal the game pretty much with 22 seconds left if he makes both free throws. That'll give him a 7-point lead. It'd be a 3-possession game with 22 seconds left. Won't seal it, but it'll be really close to. And this is going to be a big win for the Trojans if they hold on here. Might be the biggest win of the season. Hoberty, swish. So now the Cardinals have to have 2 threes just to tie it up. Hoberty could put some ice on this one. Shots on the way, and it rolls out. So he goes 1 of 2. Mitchell up to Jake and Neal. Down to 19 seconds left. Neal's driving, kicks it off. Feynman puts it up and in. Cuts the lead down to 4. We got a timeout on the floor. Is it a full or a 30? If it's a full, we're going to take one. If it's a 30, we'll keep it here. And it's a full timeout. Let's take one with them. With less than 10 seconds. I don't know. I missed it with the timeout clock. 56-52 Trojans back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos. The scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Going back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. 56-52 Trojans. They have the ball going right to left. They got to go lane to the floor. 15 seconds left in the ball game. Ruggles to inbound it. Going to lob it up. And Trompke has it. 14. Going to kick it back over. Ahlemeyer's got it now here on the left wing. Going to drive inside. He's fouled by Mitchell. Mitchell picks up his fourth. Ahlemeyer to the free throw line with 9 seconds left and a 4-point lead. These are big. These are very big right here. Had the sophomore put him in. He's a good free throw shooter. He's got 15 on the night. He had 5 threes against Arapahoe the other night. He's had 5 tonight. And he's got 16 points. And it's a 5-point game. This will make it another 2-possession 3-point game. I mean, you'd have to hit 2 3-pointers to tie him. Pretty much seals the game if he makes it. It's on the way. He misses it. Rebound, Jake and Neal. Neal up the floor to Bizcup. Down to 5 seconds. Out of the corner for 3. Got it. Down to 2-1, and it's just going to let it go out, and that's going to be it. Bizcup hit a 3, but that's going to be the ball game. The Trojans hang on to win 57-55. Take a break. Come back here to Cabelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
MNB, that means a different MNB.
Community involvement has always been important to us. One way we show that is by supporting our local schools. Whether it's cheering them on from the stands or taking part in community programs, you'll always find MNB rooting for the home team. Good luck to all the area student athletes this sports season. Your fans at MNB are behind you all the way. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, that means a different MNB.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry, a family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and on the 1021 KZMC mobile app.
True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Cabelli Physical Therapy postgame show. Cabelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They're committed to serving the area with high quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. 57-55, the Trojans hang on to get the win. Let's bring you the stats for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the Cardinals, Tucker Bizcup had 27 points. He was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Tied us up with 12, 4 3-pointers for that young man tonight. Xavier Mitchell added 9. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Isaiah Neal with 3 and Grady Feynman with 4 for the Cardinals. They go 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 66%. Let's hang on with the Trojans here right now. We'll bring you their stats in just a second. I'm Trent Florham. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, that was a good game. That was a barn burner.
That was fun. We knew after last time, Coach Ford and I talked, and we said, I just have a feeling it's not going to be 36-40 next time. And we both said, maybe even in the 60s. And that was the type of game it was tonight. Both teams shot the ball really well. We just happened to make a few more there in the third quarter to get the lead, and then finished it off with the free throws down the stretch. Just huge effort from every guy who stepped on the floor.
Yeah, the other night against Arapahoe was a big third quarter that got them. You were tied there. Tonight you were down by 3. You outscored Alma 18-9 in the third period. So another big third quarter. What are you saying at halftime? What's the magic? You got some magic juice in there at halftime?
We're kind of keeping it simple. I think you heard Coach Wood and I probably yelling that 30 times in the second half. But we've told the guys it felt similar going into halftime from Arapahoe. We just felt like we weren't moving our feet quite as well as we needed to. We weren't trusting our ability to move our feet, and we were leaving guys open from the three-point line, and they shot the ball really well in the first half. And it was, same message as Arapahoe. It was, hey, move our feet a little bit better, keep playing with confidence on the offensive end, and just do, we outlined a few small things as far as pick and roll defense and stuff like that. But it was just, the adjustment was the boys just played really, really well, and it was awesome.
Yeah, Tucker Bizcup got red hot for them tonight, 27 points for that young man. But, he's that type of player. He can do that every time he steps on the floor. You guys shut him down a couple of weeks ago during that. Well, both teams were kind of shut down. Like I said, it was 40-36 for our final score the last time these two teams met. So, but both teams have guys that can do that, and Tucker Bizcup is one of them for Alma.
Yeah, no doubt. He led the conference or the East, at least in scoring last year. He was coming off that injury from football at the start of the season. He looks like he's healthy now.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. He's so tough. Just physical, athletic, really good ball handler, plays under control at all times. I actually thought Creighton guarded him pretty well. They got to some of those ISOs and we got to do a little better job in help. But, I thought Creighton did a good job, and now I'm seeing that he scored 27, maybe not quite as good as I thought. But I still think he did a good job.
There was other guys guarding him throughout the night, too. I saw Carson Trompke on him for a while, and Hoberty was on him.
Yeah.
It didn't matter who was on him. It's just one of them nights for a kid like that.
Yeah, it was. It was impressive. I thought we did a better job on Xavier this time. Carson, he wasn't super happy with how he played last time. He didn't shoot the ball well, but he was more so concerned about the fact that Xavier got 16, and he did a nice job of keeping Xavier in front of him better tonight.
Yep.
And then on the offensive end, he got going, and that was fun. I told him at one point, I think it was about 6 minutes to go in the fourth, I said, hey, let's be picky here. And I think Carson and I have different definitions of the word picky. And he hit one right in Biscup's eye. And I told him, you better make that if you're going to shoot that one. But it was that kind of night for Carson, too. He
yes.
just the bigger the games, the later in the season we get, the better he's playing. But it's not like it's happening by magic. He's the first one here this morning. We're shooting on the gun an hour before shoot around. He has constantly been that for 4 years. I couldn't be more proud of a kid, and he just balled out tonight. Yeah,
I was just going to say, Carson had the same kind of night that Bizcup did. He had 26 for you guys. Another guy that shot well tonight was Brady Ahlemeyer. Hits 5 threes again for the second game in a row. And you really needed him to step up. He'd been kind of quiet there for 3 or 4 games. Didn't score at all against Dundee County Stratton in the third place game, and just kind of struggled there. And then now he's all of a sudden woke up and he's back to hitting the threes. And that's what you're going to need going the rest of this season, because you got some big games left.
Yeah, someone's going to look at his splits for this season and just wonder what on earth is the deal. Because, he was 40% from 3 in November and December, and then he was 16% from 3 in January. And, shooting the same amount, shooting the same shots. They just weren't going in, and now all of a sudden he's kind of recaptured that, that fire that he had, early in the season. Playing at home helps. Playing at home always helps. These are the rims we shoot on every day. But yeah, the guys are doing a great job of finding him. I never thought they didn't. I thought he, like I said, he was getting the same shots. He started hitting them again, so that's good. And we every guy who played, made huge plays. Brody Wood has 2 points tonight. He was obviously a big focus of their game plan because they don't have anyone who can match him man on man. But he got guys open all night by posting hard, so that way they had to have their help side there. And I thought in the first half, we shot wide open threes pretty much the whole half just because they had to sit and help. And
yes.
We threw those, skip passes or the double down, and guys were wide open, and that kind of keyed our offense, despite the fact that he had 2 points, which is really cool. So he's probably disappointed he scored 2 points, but he's also the kind of kid where we beat Alma. That's all he cares about. He's not worried about any of that, and just a lot of huge contributions from everybody. Mav and Hodge both gave us big minutes in that first half. We rode with the 5 in the second half. Just felt like we were in a good rhythm. Wanted to just keep rolling, and those guys have motors that never stop.
Well, another big game coming up tomorrow. It's another bigger school than you guys. They're taking on Chase County. They kind of struggled early. They've been kind of coming back, playing a little better here lately. They're up to 12-8, I believe, on the season, about the same as you guys. Talk to us about Chase County and how big this game is point-wise for you guys, and how do you guys get the W tomorrow?
Yeah, I think playing a little better is an understatement. They beat Gothenburg the other night. They beat Hitchcock County by 40 a couple nights before that. They're playing really well. They're really senior-led. Coach Bartles is probably saying the same things that I'm saying to our seniors, where, hey, you got 3 weeks left in your season plus whatever else you can do, and they're really taking that message to heart. Jensen Olsen missed a few games. They're a big guy, and since he's been back, he has just been a force in there. We remember him from last year. He had 20 and 10. They got good guards. They just all handle the ball really well. All are really fundamentally sound. Guard play-wise, they're very similar to Alma, actually, with just their ability to jab step, get you off balance, and get downhill. But they also have, Jensen Olsen, 6'4", and strong, and going to grab every rebound inside. So it's going to be a huge test, like you said, huge, or not huge, but a step up in class. They're C1. It's big for us. Like we said, we've kind of started looking at point stuff, and with the win tonight, we'll probably bump back up to right on the edge of the top 10. If we could find a way to get one tomorrow, then we're looking at just working our way toward a little better matchup if we can find our way into a district final. But it's a fun time, fun time of year. You start looking at that stuff, it starts to get, every game feels bigger. Coach Wood and I were saying, I feel a little nervous before this one. We haven't felt that all year. This is interesting, but it makes it fun. And the boys are the same way. They're kind of starting to look at that stuff. We try to keep them. We say, hey, we'll take care of that. You guys, worry about playing, and just continue to play your best ball down the stretch here, like I think we are.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time to come up and visit with us, and congratulations on a huge win tonight and get another tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will give you the Cambridge stats. We'll wrap things up here from True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
At Hogemeyer, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
A member of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Warren back here with you once again from Cambridge. We Ahlemeyer, or the Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, chronic pain, and sports injuries. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They're committed to serving the area with high quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Let's give you the Cambridge stats here tonight as they get the win here, 57-55. Carson Trompke led the team with 26 points tonight. He was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Hit some clutch ones here in the stretch. Creighton Ruggles with 5. Ben Hoberty with 8. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brady Ahlemeyer with 16 tonight. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Brody Wood added 2. He was 0 of 2 from the charity stripe. Trojans go 5 of 10 on the night. That's 50% from the free throw line. Carson Trompke and Brady Ahlemeyer are going to be the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game, as those two had 42 of the 57 points for the Trojans. As Coach Shepard said, everybody played well tonight. You could not fault anybody. Maybe not everybody scored a whole lot, but, man, the defense was really tough here for the Trojans tonight. The girls get beat 37-31, another 6-point loss to Alma. Second time here this month that has happened to them. So they played a great game, good defense. Once again, the Cardinals averaged 56 points per game. They held them to 37. Just couldn't get enough points on the board to get the win. So the girls go down 37-31. The Trojans get revenge on Alma as they win 57-55. Amateurs Bar and Grill players for the game were the girls. For the girls was Jalen Kitten and Brian Springer. And for the boys, Carson Trompke and Brady Ahlemeyer. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. We will be back tomorrow on the air as the Trojans head to Chase County. They'll play up there. The game will be here on 102.1 KZMC, but it'll be Seth Baumert on the call tomorrow. I have a prior commitment. I cannot be at the game, so I will be back with you on Monday. We will have the Medicine Valley Juanita Palisade sub-district game here on 102.1 KZMC, and then, of course, the Trojans will be back in action playing the winner of that game on Tuesday night. That game will tip off at 5:30 on Tuesday. Taco John's pregame show set for 5:10. It'll be followed by Dundee County, Stratton, and Hitchcock County. So sub-district play starting for the girls. Boys' next action is tomorrow, and then next Friday they will be taking on Bertrand here at home for their final regular season game. We're going to wrap things up here tonight. For all the folks at Hometown Family Radio, for August Miller back at the studios, I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to high school basketball here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Browning Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fawn Motor Company, First Central Bank of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestad, Huneman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Corporate Seeds, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, M&B Bank, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Stockman's Bank, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.